Hi, it has been literally months since I posted on this channel, and I guess I owe you guys a bit of an explanation. So, Animal Crossing is one of my favourite hobbies. Like, I could sit and play Animal Crossing for hours. However, when I started creating content for YouTube, I got burnt out. That's it. That's as deep as the explanation goes. I found that it felt like work. I didn't feel like I was playing because I wanted to. I felt like I was playing because I had to. And something you should know about me, I have a lot of cozy hobbies, okay? Not just cozy gaming. I like knitting, reading, colouring, crafting, you name it. If it's a cozy hobby, I will try it and I will probably become addicted to it. So I was dedicating all of my spare time to playing Animal Crossing and then editing YouTubes for Animal Crossing. And my other hobbies were getting neglected. So I just got really burnt out, and I'd had enough at that point. So after a few months off and a lot of thinking, I have decided that I'm going to share all of my cozy hobbies on this channel, not just Animal Crossing. I hope that's okay with you guys. Because it is almost the end of April and beginning of May, I thought that I would show you some of my works in progress, completed April hobbies, and some of the things I have planned for May. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, stick around and let's get into it. So while I have the camera at this angle, I'm going to show you first my readings. I've been reading the Empyrean series, and this is the last and third book in the series, and I have about 200 pages left. So I definitely want to finish this before the end of April, because in May I'm going on a paranormal road trip with Paragals, and I can't bring this, it's too chunky. So, and then because we're going on a road trip, I need smaller books. I don't want to start anything too chunky. We're going to Wales, and we are going to the Scared Inn, and then we are driving on into England, and we're going to the Ancient Ram Inn, and I'm so excited. We're going for 4 nights, and 2 of those nights obviously are in haunted locations, and 2 are just going to be to recuperate after the investigations. But I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. We were at the Ancient Ram Inn last year. We had an absolute blast, and I can't wait to go back this year. So that is the other thing. My other hobby is paranormal investigations. So if I remember to record content when I'm out on those, I might include some little mini vlogs on that too. But back to the reading. So in May, I'm gonna read this book, The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Moranova. I was gifted this last year by my lovely friend Knowles, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since. But it is a quite a thin book at, let me see, how many pages have we in here? 279 pages. So I think this would be perfect to start in May, because I can bring it in my bag on the road trip and it won't take up too much space. And I'm also going to jump into this, True Hauntings, and just read little bits and pieces. So this is a chronology of hauntings, famous ghost hunters, sexual encounters with ghosts, show business and the supernatural, ghost hunting resources, and much more, edited by Peter Haining. And I was gifted this by my Instagram friend Jane. She knows that I am a paranormal investigator. She knows I love spooky stuff. She also loves spooky stuff, and so she gifted me this last year, and it's all just little stories. So I'm going to start reading some of the tales in this during May too. And hopefully more. I just haven't decided on any other books yet for May, so this is a start. Another work in progress that I currently have is this sweater that I am knitting. This is the back panel. These are the sleeves, and I am almost to the top of the sleeves, and then I can start to shape the shoulders and neck. But it is a cropped lacework sweater. I have been knitting this since the beginning of the year, so I am a slow knitter, okay? This is a pattern by, hold on. This is the Charisma Sweater by Martine Story. And yeah, my colleague in work has a bet on with me that I will still be knitting this next December. So I need to get a move on and work on this. Animal Crossing. We need to talk about it. I haven't played it. I think I've played it like 3 times since Christmas. And in those 3 times, I have played it for about half an hour at a time. I do plan on getting back into it. I am ready. I am excited to get back into it. So I want to continue building Tourmaline, and I will not be doing all of it on YouTube, but I will be making some videos. Okay, I promise. I promise there are Animal Crossing videos coming back along with everything else. I am going to flip to the overhead camera now and show you some of my colouring works in progress, some of the pages I finished in April and what I'm planning to do in May. Okay, so colouring at the moment is a huge part of my life. Over the last few months, it's been something that I've done alone and done with friends, and it's literally kept me sane. I am obsessed. I have always been into colouring. I used to always colour in books like this Johanna Basford book where they were all kind of zen doodly, quite detailed and intricate pages, and I done a lot of colour pencil work. But last year I discovered alcohol markers, and since then my colouring has changed completely. So first of all, I'm going to show you a work in progress that I have going on now that I want to finish before April. So this is what I'm currently working on. This book is called Into the Wildflowers I Go by Karina Fitzgibbon. She is a local artist to me, and she does all of her paintings in, let me see, can you see it on the cover? No. She does all of her paintings in dot by dot. So each element on her works are coloured in one dot at a time. And I seen her exhibition and it is absolutely amazing work. So my friend gifted me her colouring book for Christmas. Actually, this is only my second page in here. I will show you my completed page when I'm showing you my April completed works. But this is what I'm working on at the moment. I'm laying down an alcohol marker base, and I'm going to try and layer this with colour pencils. So this is the work in progress I have on at the moment for colouring. And let me move on and show you my April completed pages. So I'll show you this one first because we have this book open. So I completed this page in April. I used mixed media. I used some alcohol markers, some fine liners, and there is a little bit of glitter gel pen in there too. I don't know if you can't really, it doesn't show up on camera very well, but these dots on the mushroom are a glitter gel pen, and there is some highlights on the stems and such. I absolutely love how this turned out. I love the black background and the contrast of the bright pops of colour in the front. I tried to emulate the artist's style on this by doing dot work on a lot of the flowers, and it took so long. It really gave me an appreciation for how she does it because I wasn't even doing shading or anything. I was just colouring. It really gave me an appreciation for how long it must take her to complete her artworks. So it was a lot of fun to do, and I'm really happy with how the page turned out. The next page that I completed in April was this one. This was an Easter themed page in Fuzzy Hygge, super cute colouring book by Viva Tinta. And it is just an Easter themed page because obviously Easter was in April this year. A few mistakes. Not overly happy with this page, but you know, it was fun to do and it is what it is. The next page I completed in April was in this Fuzzy Friends, again by Vivi Tinta. I love her illustrations, and this book was actually gifted to me by my friend Shannon, who is an amazing colorist, yeah, I just love it. So this was I was trying to go with the April theme and the Easter theme for the whole month, and so I just used kind of pastel-y kind of colours, April spring themed colours, and then these are stickers that I've stuck on because they originally had hearts here to match the chair, which I thought was more Valentine's themed. I was so happy with how this wooden floor technique turned out. I think that looks really cool. But yeah, this was another spring page. The next page I completed was in A Girl Moments Cute and Comfy Colouring Book by Coco Wayo. This one was part of a buddy read with my friends, and it is April Showers. I tried to do the water droplet effect on this page, and I am so happy with how it turned out. My puddles not so much, but these water droplets I love. This is coloured using Ohuhu alcohol markers, some white Jelly Roll pen, and I did use Crayola pencils to try and deepen the shadows on the leaves here and around here. And yeah, I really like this. I used a limited colour palette in this page, and I think it turned out really nicely. So yeah, that was April showers. And because I wanted to get back into my roots of colouring and do some fine line work, I picked back up. Now this is battered. I don't even know where the cover is, but this is Johanna Basford's Lost Ocean, an inky adventure colouring book. And this is the page that I coloured in April. You might be thinking, but it's the first page, your book is battered, you've obviously had it for a long time. I mean, look at all the, like, it's filthy, it's destroyed. But yeah, I used to just randomly colour in pages, and there are pages in this that my daughter attacked with pencil, alcohol marker, you name it, it's in this book. Some of the pages are a mess, but I really want to get back into some of the more intricate colouring. As much as I love alcohol marker colouring, I miss this kind of colouring too. So I decided to pick this back up and colour in. I used colouring pencils and some gel pen on this. And then I was trying to match the colour scheme with the inside cover here of the book. And I think it turned out pretty cute. So that was all of my completed colouring for April. Hopefully I will be able to finish my work in progress by the end of the month as well. And I will hopefully have finished Onyx Storm by the end of the month too. And now I'm going to go have a look at all my colouring books and decide what pictures I want to do for May. I know it is Mermaid, so I at least want to do one picture with a mermaid in it. And that's what my next video will probably be, me showing you what pages I have picked out for the month of May. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed seeing all of my other hobbies, not just Animal Crossing. And if you have any suggestions for colouring books that I should pick up that are a little bit more detailed, like the Johanna Basford ones, do let me know, especially ones that might have mermaids in them that I can colour for a mermaid. I know there's one in this at least, or maybe two. Do leave those in the comments for me, and until next time, thanks for watching.